cocoa powder doesn't need an introduction. It is one of the prime ingredients in chocolates, brownies, and chocolate cakes. Who doesn't love an indulging chewy chocolate dessert in the evening or after a heavy meal? But do you know that not all cocoa powders are the same? The way they are processed and the region they come from decides their nutritional content, flavor, and many more. In this article, we will introduce you to the characteristics of various types of cocoa powders, so you don't have to look blank when a recipe calls for a specific type. This knowledge will definitely help you predict the outcome of your culinary endeavor. Let's start with the 7 best cocoa powders you can buy online in India from top brands like HERSHEY'S, Looms and HealthyHive, KETO Culture, and more. This article is reviewed by nutritionist Ruchi Vadhva. Keep reading as she explains every heading. The first product on our list is cacao powder. Sattvic Foods. Traditionally cacao nibs, crumbled dry cacao beans, don't go through the heating process that changes the flavor if the manufacturer intends to make cacao powder. But nowadays, manufacturers subject cacao nibs to minimal heat to bring out the flavor. Cacao powder by Sattvic Foods is one such product. You can expect almost all naturally present antioxidants and flavonoids in this cacao powder. It also has a high fat content of 22.4% and a fiber content of 32 grams per 100 grams. Many customers have vouched for its authenticity, so buy Sattvic Foods cacao powder if you want to taste real cacao. We recommend this product to people who want moist brownies and fudgy cookies. The next product on our list is single origin cocoa powder. Essence Nutrition. Peru is popular for producing some of the best cocoa in the world. Essence Nutrition cocoa powder is single origin, so you can expect the aroma and flavor of authentic Peruvian cocoa powder. Since it is natural, the nutrition profile is remarkable, and you can expect your baked dishes to have a good lift. The fat content is 11%, which is on the low side, so don't expect your cookies and brownies to be fudgy. There are no preservatives or sweeteners added. Customer reviews show that the product is better than the cocoa powders by some of the top brands in the market. Essence Nutrition cocoa powder is 100% pure with no added sugar. The next product in our list is Pure and Amp. Natural cocoa powder. Looms and HealthyHive's. Looms and HealthyHive's natural cocoa powder is sourced from one of the top cocoa producing regions in India, Kerala. With a low fat content of 11%, your chocolate cookies and cakes will be more dry and crumbly. You can expect this cocoa powder to impart intense flavor to any dish you prepare. You don't have to look for any containers to store this cocoa powder as it comes in a tin can. Looms and HealthyHive's natural cocoa powder has a dietary fiber content of 34 grams per 100 grams, promoting the growth of healthy gut bacteria. We recommend this product to people who are accustomed to using Indian cocoa in their dishes. The next product in our list is cocoa powder. HealthyHive. If you are looking for a quality Dutch processed cocoa powder for a fudgy or darker chocolate cake, go for HealthyHive 100% pure DUTCHED cocoa powder. It is unsweetened and has a fat content of 14%, which is slightly higher than the regular 10 to 12% fat seen in low-fat cocoa powders. Since it is less acidic, your baked goods will not have the rise you can see when using natural cocoa powder. The taste of Dutch processed cocoa is nuttier compared to natural cocoa and less bitter. The product comes in a plastic resealable bag and has a shelf life of 18 months. The next product in our list is 100% high-fat cocoa powder. KETO Culture. As you already know, cocoa powder with high fat content will make your baked goods fudgy and chewier. KETO Culture 100% high-fat cocoa powder comes with the fat content of 24%. It hasn't gone through any alkalization process, and since fat also carries flavor, you can expect a more intense cacao taste compared to low-fat cocoa powder. The nutrition profile of this cocoa powder is also impressive. It has a protein content of 19 grams, fiber content of 31 grams, and a very low natural sugar content of 1 gram in every 100 grams of this cocoa powder. The cocoa is sourced from Kerala, and the product has a shelf life of 6 months. The next product is special dark cocoa powder. Looms and HealthyHive's. As you already know, when cocoa is ultra-Dutched, you get dark cocoa or black cocoa, which is almost black. This reduces the nutritional content of the cocoa and leaves the cocoa non-bitter. What's special about Looms and HealthyHive's special dark cocoa powder is that it has a high fat content of 21%, which is rarely seen in dark cocoa powders. This fat content can result in chewy cookies and pastries. Since there is almost zero acidity, don't expect your baked dishes to rise as they won't react with the baking soda. Customer reviews show that the product tastes like dark chocolate with a rich flavor. The next product in our list is hot chocolate Hershey's. Go for Hershey's hot chocolate if you want a pre-mixed chocolate drink powder. It has 29% cocoa, 70% sugar, and added immunity-supporting vitamins and minerals like A, B, C, D, A, zinc, and iron. Although the low-fat 3% and cocoa content and high sugar content make it suitable only for making cocoa drinks, there is no harm in experimenting with it. But make sure that you adjust the sugar quantity mentioned in the recipe. This 250 grams pack can make 12 cups of hot chocolate and has a shelf life of 12 months. We could see from the customer reviews that the product tastes more like Bonvita, probably because of the high sugar content. Do you think this list makes sense? Leave a comment for us. You can find the product link in the description of the video. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel to keep up with the latest reviews.